To the Burning Crusade. To the Outlands. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Death Knight spree, let's go. Oh, there's a few people on from the guild that my warrior's on. Maybe we could get someone to invite at some point. Okay, everything's running smooth. Oh, I was dropping frames there for a second. I've dropped a couple, but we seem to be okay for the most part. Anyway.
King's honor, friend.
Through the dark portal.
Go with honor, friend.
Let's go. Get to do it all over again. We have just spent the better part of a month doing this on my warrior. Getting him to level 70. Probably longer than a month now.
What can I do?
Been level 70 for a little bit. Start doing Shattered Sun dailies, of course.
See you soon. Keep your feet on.
And we got exalted with them. It doesn't take us long. Like, I'm surprised. The Shattered Sun offensive rep probably takes like a week of dailies to actually get exalted with them. Like 8 days, 10 at the absolute tops to get exalted. Whereas in retail, wow, I think for like every rep, like it always seems to take like a month, 30 days constantly of doing whatever the daily content is to get exalted with the reps. I mean, it's probably going to take a hell of a lot longer to get exalted with Shitari Skyguard. But that's fine. They're for like special mounts. I don't mind that.
Light be with you. For the Alliance.
So like saying, in half a level, we should be able to fly. That should make things very easy. I think I have to be level 60 for this. We can sell this stuff. We don't need this anymore. We don't really need that trinket either. Rip a bit of bag space. That main hander, we might. Gear score 64. It's really not worth it, is it? It's a bit shit. Get rid of that. We don't need that. Can I delete? Thank you. We have a racial ability for that. Get rid of my membership cards. I don't think they actually do anything. News from the north. Yeah. Crusader skulls. We can get rid of those now. In theory, we won't need food because we're a Death Knight. We can Death Strike things. Oh, it uses... Wait, what? I do not remember at any point in the past Death Strike using runes instead of runic power. Wow, that's something I completely forgot. That's interesting. Might actually have a more consistent healing stream with it using runes, though. One frost, one unholy.
Be careful.
50 quests completed. Why are my achievements over there?
Well met. For the Alliance.
Oh, does it come under alerts? Okay. Put it in the middle. There's so many DKs. Oh, that's the point. I should have really picked up professions, actually. It's not going to be something that I do before Wrath comes out, I don't think. I probably won't have the money for it. I'm going to get Epic Flying on this guy, and then whatever money I have left over goes into dual spec and professions, I guess. Make sure I'm ready. I've got mining and blacksmithing on my warrior, which are pretty good.
Well met.
But the problem is when I get to... when I actually get to Wrath, so I'm probably going to be leveling this guy first. I'm not going to have anyone that can mine ore. So I might get mining on this guy as well. For the time being. But I'll probably go... like jewel crafting or something, maybe. So I want to go engineering as well. Oh my god. Absolutely destroying. Man, imagine playing a warrior or a rogue. Loser class. It's Chad DK time now. I can only like spread one disease. That's all I can do. Everything's dying way too quickly. I wish AoE loot was a thing. Oh, I've got death runes now as well. Sweet.
I can't do that yet. I don't have a target. I can't cast that yet. That ability isn't ready.
Can I turn the error speech off? I should be able to, I think. I can't use that yet. That ability is not ready. What does it come under? Combat. What does it come under? It's not display, it's not combat. Isn't it under like error text messages or something? Open loot window at mouse, thank you, that's what I want. Does it come under sound, maybe? Error speech, there it is. I'm gonna guess hyper spawns are in effect. Which is basically, if no one's played Classic, hyper spawns are when an area is severely populated with people, the spawn rate of enemies like jumps up by about 10. It's made Classic a hell of a lot better. Waiting 5 minutes for just a random enemy to respawn kinda sucks. staff. Sweet. Oh. Hi, friends. Frick. I didn't mean to attack him. Oops. I think one thing I am going to miss in Classic WoW on a Death Knight is both of the movement speed spells that you get. I am now very much an incredibly slow person. It's not too different to real life, though. Alright, let's go talk to these guys. What's up?
King's honor, friend.
Sethgore must burn. Oh, hang on. That leather chest is actually an upgrade. Oh, that's so gross. It is as well. Less parry rating. But it's 3 less strength, but it sort of makes up for it with the agility and crit. Ugh. That's something I won't get used to. Back when I played Wrath, way back in the day. I never used to understand that, like, some leather pieces were actually better for me. I didn't have that in my head. Like, back then, I was a Death Knight, I wore plate. But, yeah, chances are probably best in slot gear is probably going to be a little bit different for me these days. Questy's definitely not working here. Very weird on my warrior that I've had leather boots for like the past 6 levels. Seem to have had them for ages. I'll open Curseforge. I'll see if these add-ons are actually getting updated. Farm Hood has. Atlas Loot has. They're all for 2.5.4 still. That's... oh well. Do enemies here don't give an item that start a quest, I don't think. I think you have to pick a quest up. I'll try killing a couple. I'm not 100% sure on that. How am I stuck? How? No, I think we're okay. can never remember if it's like you pick up a cursed talisman, you hand the quest in, then you've got to get 12 more talismans, or if you just have a quest to get one talisman, then you have to get 12 more on the quest after for some reason. I'm sure we'll find out very quickly.
Greetings.
I'll take that leather chest, I guess. This is an upgrade somehow. How gross is it though? I've got no more quests here. I wonder if these give me one. Oh my god, it's not even 11 o'clock yet? Jeez. I guess I might have started stream a little bit too early. I was too excited to play WoW though. That's my own damn fault.
Light be with you.
I don't need any of you. I'll take the money, thank you.
Be careful.
Okay, now we go back to Expedition Point. Great. TPS looking for group dungeon. Yeah, of course they are. In fact, speaking of, let me hand this in. Expedition Point. What is this? Demonic Runestones. Okay, so it's this one over here. Join looking for group. Let me do these thingies. So general tab, I'm going to take looking for group off. Other, how do I make a new tab? Create new window. LFG. Okay, we'll pop that there. Settings, LFG. Turn literally everything else off. And put the LFG chat in there. Does it still work in Wrath? I'm assuming. Maybe not. They might have got rid of it. No one seems to be talking in it. Oh wait, why would they? We've got the new party system. I am a dummy. Interesting. Group browser. Dungeons. Yeah, that's how that works. Yeah, it's more like the retail thing now, which is, you know, fine, I guess. Really? These are the names you go with? I don't know if I love them or hate them. Kind of both. Massive knob. How does that get through the filter? I can't really say anything. I did call my monk Hong Wang, which is not only borderline TOS, I think, for WoW, but also, like, there's some sort of, like, racist undertones there, isn't there? I'm not proud of it. Oh boy, is the drop rate for these going to be ridiculously low? Fun. Seems like it. Wow, one. Alright, making a tiny bit of progress. We only need 8 in total. 2 is fine. 3 is fine. Even finer. Yeah, I think the plan, like after we hit level 70, provided we've still got a little bit of time before the like whole Scourge thing kicks off, we're probably just gonna do Shattered Sun stuff. Hey, there we go. Got 4. I've had a chance to listen through to the new Muse album a couple more times, and yeah, it's still not my favorite thing that they've done. Still don't agree with the NFT shit they're pushing with the album. Well, the record label's pushing with the album. But yeah, it's just not my thing. The Halloween song does slap though. I like the Halloween one. And I think I said this last time, but We're All Fucking Fucked. that is kind of a banger of a song as well. It's okay, it's not my favorite. My favorite one is the Halloween one still. Ooh, 4 more. Wow, that was easy. No gold today. How do you mean? What, like no gold Pokemon cards? That is true. Unfortunate, but true.
How are ya?
Alright, is anything here an upgrade? Yes, that is. Okay. Is it, though? Is the agility that much of an upgrade that it's worth dropping, like, 8 strength? Wait, it's F and not G, freaking freak. It happens. Is that... I'm not 100% sure about this. I don't think primary stats are worth that much compared to how they are in retail these days, so that helmet might actually be a lot better. I mean, it's the add-on says 14%, but I'm never 100% sure if the add-on is correct or not. Is 19 agility better than 20 crit strike rating, though? Where's crit? 16.78%, 16.31. Crit hit chance by 11.5. I don't think it's an upgrade. I think that's a load of shite that it's telling me. Maybe the crit hit chance is different to crit strike rating. I don't remember off the top of my head.
Well met. Light
I'm not going with the helmet anyway. No frilly tutus. I think they're the only kind of NFT that I'll allow here. The only kind of FT, I guess. These flight paths are so trash. Wow, we can almost get flying. Damn, this leveling is going so quick. Death Knight 64. Okay, so we've already got level 64 Death Knight 65s. We've already got level 65 Death Knights. Do we have a level 66? We've got a mad lad that's level 66. Almost at max level already. Do we have any 67s? No. Wow. 66 already though. In Blood Furnace. Wow. Good on them. Wait, what?
What can I do for you?
Are you kidding me? That didn't count. I threw the bomb at it. It's devastating. Absolutely devastating. Is this going to count this time? Hello? Great. Thank you. Now we get to wait on this griffin for a minute. I think I'll set up my... Like I say, I need to make a weak aura for Rhyme whenever that procs. It lets you use Howling Blast for free, basically. It doesn't use a rune, but it doesn't give you runic power either. And I'll be getting Howling Blast in literally after this quest gets handed in. But it's like a 15-second buff that you get, and you have to use it within that time. So I need to keep track of it. It's basically, if you've ever seen me play retail WoW, it's the same spell when I get the little blue icy icon above my character on the screen. It's basically that.
What's on your mind?
Are any of these a buff? No, I'll take the breastplate. Hey, level 60!
Safe travels.
Well, that's massive. Ben, you have audio know-how, right? Sure. I do. I don't know if I'll be able to answer your question, but sure, hit me with it. I'll try my best to give you a decent answer. Let's get Howling Blast while we're here. Oh, it uses 1 Frost, 1 Unholy. Wow, okay. That's different now. Learn. Stop changing my role to tank. Stop it. Howling Blast. I'll probably put that on shift 5. We're probably not going to use it that often.
Hello.
10k XP. That would be
See you
good.
around.
But I'm probably not going to do
Have a
that
good
anytime soon.
Well met.
Get rid of that stuff.
Safe travels.
When it comes to mic, should I get a USB mic or one with an audio jack and purchase a USB converter? To be quite honest, if you're looking at like sort of, I say budget, if you're looking at sort of entry-level microphones, USB ones are more than good enough to do that for you. In fact, if for anyone's like first microphone, I would definitely recommend a USB one. It's so much easier to set up as well. I think it's probably worth going for one with like proper audio inputs if you're looking to do something. I don't know, if you like recording vocals for songs, then I probably would say get one with proper audio connectors. But whether it's for talking on Discord, whether it's for talking on stream or anything like that, USBs are more than capable of handling that load for you. The only thing I would say, depending on... Is there no difference in quality? There'll be a difference. There'll be a small difference, but not enough to really notice. Be used for streaming in Discord mainly. Yeah, USB is more than capable. It just depends what kind of USB. It's not so much the connectors, it's more the actual quality of the microphone as well. I don't know what price range you're looking for, but like the Yeti microphones are like, they're a bit of a meme, but genuinely they are probably the best entry microphones that you can get. Where do I buy flying from? Can I get it from here?
What can I do for you?
Expert riding. Riding 150. Okay. So epic is 225 then.
Safe travel.
Well, we can fly now. Let's send money over. Oh, I've actually got stuff that I didn't sell. Oops. I wonder if this sells for a lot. Oh my god. Okay. More money. Great. How much will I send over? It's 225 for the flying. Let's send over, I don't know, like 500 gold for the time being. Not going too crazy with it. I'm pretty sure Tom,
Hey there.
Sleepless Tom, I'm pretty sure he uses a USB microphone for sleepless readings.
Looking for something specific? See you around.
Where's my mailbox?
How are you?
Yeah, dude.
Be good.
What can I do for
Which
you?
griffin do we get? Oh, we can't inspect the... I think we've got to get Snowy, don't we?
Keep your feet on the ground.
Oh, look at that. So good. Flying at level 60. Don't you just love it?
What can I do for you? Farewell.
You need something? See you around.
What's
Yeah, the
that,
problem
young
with I feel like I'm going on about it maybe a bit too much,
man? What's
but
your back?
people might find this helpful at some point. But like microphones with the proper jack connectors or XLRs or whatever.
Talk to me.
Most of the time, I don't want to say it with certainty, but most of the time you're probably going to have to get like an interface or some kind of additional thing for the microphone as well, so it becomes a bit pricier. Whereas with USB microphones, you pretty much plug them in and you're done, if you've got a spare USB port. But also, as much as I kind of know what I'm talking about with this kind of thing. No, you appreciate the full answer. Thank you. As much as I do claim to know about this kind of thing, and Lord knows I spent too many years learning about it in university, but to be very honest,
Hurry back!
I've never actually used a USB microphone. So I've got no first-hand experience. It's just something I've like looked into and researched. So take what I say with a fairly large grain of salt. Can I actually get rhyme procs at this level? Oh, was that one? No. That was Killing Machine, right? Maybe there's like actually no point picking up Howling Blast. Am I actually going to use it? Killing Machine. Next Icy Touch, Howling Blast or Frost Strike will be a crit. Okay. Blam! Oh, crit Howling Blasts are actually pretty poggers. Looking for 1 DPS, 1 healed ramps. Do we queue up for ramparts? We could. Flap. Dungeons, Hellfire. Big damage. Huge. the hugest. Oh wait, is that... Am I part of a group? Or have I just listed myself? Okay, delist. Wait, what is it? What is this? 3 tanks and a DPS. Oh my god. 2 tanks and 3 DPS? You not need healers? Burning Crusade dungeons, Hellfire Ramparts. Alright. Okay. They're all going to be Death Knights, and they're all going to be after Hell Reaver. That's interesting. I've clicked Burning Crusade dungeons, Hellfire Ramparts, and it's bringing up groups for 2 activities, Scholarmance, Stratholm. Neither of those are Hellfire Ramparts. That's odd. That's very, very odd. Okay, so it looks like the new the new dungeon fight needs a little bit of work, probably. Oh, Fel Reaver. I remember when you were scary. We've got, what's his name? Thrym? In Zuldrak, when Wrath of the Lich King comes out. Can't wait to get destroyed by him. I'll be honest, I thought the song was Rob Zombie there for a second. It's not. Didn't WWE use this song in a pay-per-view years ago? Just ordered a cheap condenser mic with pop filters, so we'll have to review how it sounds. Also gonna get my old mic set up and run a few tests. Thanks for the advice. No problem. If you have any audio questions at all, I might not always be on Discord, but if it's not time sensitive, please just message me. Like I say, it's one of those few things that I actually have like a tiny bit of knowledge about. So I don't mind sharing that knowledge. To be quite honest, there's no reason for me, like, even streaming and Discord, there's no reason for me to have this Shure SM7B. There's absolutely no reason for me to have it. Literally, the only reason why I buy computer upgrades and, like, stream upgrades is because, thankfully, I'm in a privileged enough position to where my hobbies include this kind of stuff anyway, but any sort of money that I have, you know, for me, I enjoy spending it on this kind of thing. But yeah, for like streaming to the single digit amount of people that I do, literally zero reason. In fact, it's like almost irresponsible for me to like buy this kind of equipment. Maybe not irresponsible, just very pointless. Not starting anything until I actually get things to a decent level. Yeah, I feel like it's a hard line to draw, because realistically the best way to actually start something is to start it regardless of what equipment you've got, in a way. But I know the exact feeling that you mean, that you want something decent to start off with, which like I say, I do the exact same thing. So went to gig at the weekend. You're amazed that the sound engineers now use tablets to control audio levels of all the equipment. Mike Samstrom's, it was amazing. Yeah, depends on the venue. Depends what sort of hardware they've got, but I mean, even if it's like a sound system with hardware sort of faders and stuff like that, if you can connect an app to it via Bluetooth, some of them like, oh, it's hard to explain. Like the hardware fader reacts to the software level of it. Like you've got automatic faders that you can get, but it sort of reads like the input that you've got on the software, and then it auto jumps to whatever placement that should be. Total witchcrafty. It's, I will say, I think as much as, I don't know, I'm sort of torn with this kind of thing, because as much as I do agree, like, a proper studio is good, and there are certain things that you can do with a proper studio setup, I sort of disagree with, there are sound engineers that say, oh, you can't get the same level of quality as you could in like the 60s and the 70s. We had proper like British made equipment back then. I kind of don't agree. I think it's one of those things where they're very set in their ways and just enjoy that sound that stuff produces, which is fine. But I do think, from a listening perspective, I think modern equipment produces a better sound. And I think it is like, it is evolving at such a criminally fast rate, much like video games and computer specs and stuff like that. It's becoming so, what's the word I'm looking for? So easy to sort of access and do a decent job yourself with all these different things, like streaming, playing video games, making music, making film pieces. All that stuff is becoming so there's a word I'm looking for instead of saying easy, accessible, I guess. There's not much of an entry level anymore. The bar's not as high to get into it. I think people that are in those studios that like are providing a service for people, they're, unless you are like Abbey Road and you've got like the £1 million equipment, yeah, sure, that stuff sounds better. But I think like these little local studios, there's not less reason for them to exist, but you know what I mean. Like, people can sort of do this at home now, which is unfortunate in a way for them. Either way, though, I think it's a good thing. I think the more the more access people have to like these kind of like different hobbyist things, the better it is, just in general. A lot more sort of creative ideas can flow. And each person can tell their own little unique story in whatever kind of art they produce. I feel like I had a point to that, and I'm not sure what I was trying to to say. Kind of went on a bit of a tangent there. It's even like these things with, like you can spend 600, 700 pounds on a relatively decent amp for an electric guitar, and then it's like 100 pounds for each pedal that you want to use. Or you can just buy a laptop, an adapter, get an amp simulation software that comes with like built-in pedals and stuff like that. And you know what? Depending on which you get, they might not be 100% there. They might sound a little bit worse, but for a fraction of the price, you know what? It's kind of worth it, though. Why am I still on my horse? What am I doing? I can fly. I can fly and it's quicker now. They've buffed the speed. Used to be 60% speed. Now it's 150. Although... Oh, it does still run at 100... It still runs at 60% speed. It doesn't... But it actually flies quicker now. That's interesting. I thought when they'd... I guess it's not the case, is it? I feel like in the back of my head somewhere, I thought when they'd upped the flying speed for these, they upped the ground speed too. I guess not. Can't believe I've got to collect 30 pieces of this Zeppelin. I'm confused by all these tanks in groups. Are they all Death Knights? No. Warrior, Death Knight as the tanks. Okay. Are there any Zeppelin pieces that I've missed? Oh, there's something here. The buzzards. Yo, what up, friends? Oh, why would you respawn? Don't do this to me. I like how they call this playlist. I didn't make this playlist myself. I've stolen it off of someone else. So thank you for this. But Warcraft PvP Classics, and they've got a song from like 2013. I only know that for this song because I'm familiar with this song. I don't know if some of the others have been from a lot later. Maybe it's later than 2013. I don't even know. Good song though. I'm still very much... Okay, that's a lie. I was gonna say I'm still very much a 3 Days Grace fan, which I am, but I've not listened to like any of their new stuff. I'm a fan of their old stuff still. That's the best way to put that. There's a lot of worms here. This is probably the best place to farm them. That guy looks like he's in trouble. Oh no, Death Knight, he'll be fine. Eroded leather case. Did I do this quest on the warrior? I don't recognize it. Remember it? Oh, fell iron. Oh, if only I had mining. If only I'd leveled up my mining. Can't wait to do that again, running around the Eastern Kingdoms and Kalimdor. Trying to farm ore. That should be great. On foot as well. Mounted, but... I'd say Colin with daughter working from home. Fully agree regarding studios paying for top quality. Complain about how theirs is better with regards to the old 70s British music. Do they mean the grainy tone from old school tech or just music in general? Well, yeah, people make that argument for music in general, but yeah, like the old school equipment, giving that specific tone behind it is what I was going for. Which again is fine if you like that sound, that's fine. But I know it's a subjective thing, but I genuinely do not think that it's better. It's like a lot of sharpness and brittleness that you can get from music back then. I think how modern equipment sort of lets you have those sub-bass lows and you can tame them and they actually sound good. Even if your type of music doesn't really use it that much, I think there's so much more you can do with I just think everything feels a lot tighter these days rather than very harsh and brittle. Things these days just sound very full. I'm not saying songs are better these days, like composition. Well, kind of I am. But I think music from way back then as well was... A lot of it was like actual band stuff. So for each instrument you needed one person to play them. So unless you had like an 8-piece band, you know, it was probably gonna sound a bit thin. Unless you did a lot of double tracking. But again, you had the tape heads back then that could only like record 4 layers, so you know it is gonna sound thin. You could have like 4 tracks. You know, like physically cut it up and whatnot, stitch it together. So I guess that does help, but I'm not a massive fan of like Billie Eilish's music. I like a couple of her songs, but I think the layering and the sound design of those are phenomenal. To an extent, you'd agree. However, it's subjective and to taste. New technology can recreate old school sounds, so kind of a moot argument to it. Yeah, a little bit. It is mostly subjective. And in the argument of like new equipment recreating that old school sound, I'd probably say if you're going for that, then yeah, probably use the old school equipment. It's kind of similar. If I killed enough of these, I have. It's kind of similar with video effects and stuff. You can like apply filters and get an old school VHS grainy effect, but it's not quite the original thing. So with things like that, yeah. If you want something very genuine, go to the extent to actually put it through the old stuff, and it will probably be better. Okay. I don't want to listen to Hollywood Undead right now. Not sure I ever do. Oh, it's definitely stood the test of time. And it definitely still has its place. For sure. I would always agree with that. It just really annoys me when... I suppose I'm doing the exact same thing, so it's a matter of perspective. It just... I don't know. When people are so... stubborn about their thing being better because that's the thing they had, that kind of annoys me. Oh, what do we got here? We got any upgrades? Ooh, maybe. Less strength. Less agility. Defense rating is higher. How is that an upgrade? I'll take it for the money anyway. Music is music. I wouldn't gatekeep it. If I like a song, I like a song. You know what? I completely agree with that. And as much as people like give shit to Nickelback, I wouldn't say I'm a fan of Nickelback, but let's be real, they had a couple of bangers at least. I know it's like the hot meme, or it was the hot meme about 10 years ago to say, oh, Nickelback are shit, but they're fine. The only music I don't enjoy, really, is like American country folk music, that kind of stuff. And you know what? People that do enjoy it, great. But it's not like I'd ever say, oh, you shouldn't listen to that. It's shit. You're getting scammed. Your ears are getting scammed by listening to it. Listen to something better, weirdo. I'd never say anything like that. Cut to me in about 2 months where I'd start saying something like that. Okay, these guys are spawning very, very quickly. I'm a little bit concerned about this. This could end badly for me. Oh, I can do the Lichborn self-heal, though, with Death Coil, though. That could be interesting. Bruh. This is my spot. I've been attacked. They're stealing my enemies, but also kind of helping me out, so I'm probably going to die if that kept going on. DK, dude, these tags are mine. Gonna play this game, come into my spot, these tags are all mine. Alright, I missed one. That's fine. How have I only got 7? Bruh. I was gonna move away, but no, I'm gonna stand my ground. These guys come into my zone. I'm not joining your group, it's for items. 8. Alright, I'm gonna peace out. Won't leave my spot alone. I'll go somewhere else, get my own Voidwalker essence with blackjack and hookers. Alright, I did think this cloud was actually on on the plateau. There we go, all done. Do I get the Ravager eggs? Do I have to kill things while I'm here or just get the eggs? I think I just have to get the eggs. Oh, it's literally, yeah, literally collecting eggs. Alright, this is easy. This is fine. I know leveling seems to have gone a bit slow, but we are completing a fair amount of quests, so we should have a few to hand in soon. An egg here. Egg! This guy's character name is Roy Orbison. What a wild character name to pick. Good on him. Oh wait, you drop eggs? Alright dude, let's go. Okay, didn't drop an egg. What do we do now? Can't believe we've been going like 3 hours and 20 minutes. Honestly, I feel like I've done barely anything, but also I've just been having a whale of a time and it's gone so quick. And it's still not midday. Good stuff. We've got plenty of time to go. Another 4 more hours at least. Power through. 24-hour stream. I can't do a 24-hour stream. That's never gonna happen. You know what? If I ever hit like 1,000 subs, if that ever happened, I'll do a 24-hour stream. It's never gonna happen. Don't worry about it. I'd have to drink so much caffeine for that. I might need like a week to recover after it. I have no idea what this quest is, but it looks like genocide of an entire race of creatures. Well, yes and no. We're just after the eggs. We just want the eggs, but they're stood next to the eggs and they're aggressive, so you kind of have to kill them. Oh, what is this? Mysteries of the Light. Okay, I missed that. Let's go get a book. Oh, it's literally on the stairs. I've picked up 0 salvaged wood after all that. I'm gonna kill 20 orcs as well? Ugh. It does make a nice change though. Like with the warrior and rogue that I started leveling. Warrior I got to level 70 obviously through much pain. The rogue I started leveling, he's currently in the same zone as my Death Knight is now. I didn't really do a lot. It's very apparent that like after killing 1 enemy or 2 at the absolute most, you have to take a break and eat food or heal yourself up. And as a Death Knight, you really don't have to. Things might have changed, actually. Now that Wrath pre-patch is out, maybe the talent system is different enough so that rogues... I don't think there's anything that heals them, but maybe they're a little bit stronger against enemies like that, so they don't have to heal after literally every enemy that you fight. Because I'm like chain pulling 5 or 6 enemies at a time here. Not really chain pulling, but I'm able to kill like 5 or 6 in pretty quick succession without having to heal. Deathstrike does help. This would just respawn is so quick. I just need to do circles around this thing. Alright, a couple more quests done. Path of Glory, weaken the ramparts, that sounds good. I'll hand in the Zeppelin one because it's a bit out of the way. I'll go down in this hole and kill those sappers. LeMayo DKs just everywhere, someone says in general chat. Clearly they weren't around in 2008. The exact same thing happened. Good times. I don't regret it one bit. A lot of people play DKs because they're like, they were OP back then, and they probably still are now, especially like at this level. But people just play them because they're flavor of the month. But since 2008, I haven't faltered. Every day, my Death Knight has been my main character. Can I use any of this? Reduces your threat to enemy targets within 30 yards, making them less likely to attack you. Okay. Increased dodge rating. That's okay if I want a tank, actually. Do I want a tank? Not really. Yeah, let's actually do who. So many Death Knights. Let's have a look. Hellfire. Here we are. We're all here.
Need help?
Weaken the ramparts. Okay, so they are, in fact, an upgrade. That's interesting.
Be careful.
Yeah, we could do with doing ramparts then. Path of Glory, we've got to bless people. This isn't Ramstein, by the way. I'm lost. Help. Hello, friend.
How are you?
They're not going to upgrade, but I'll take them for the money. Oh yeah! I really hate that sound that they make. But every time they start making it, I can't stop myself. Now this quest, this is kind of like a genocide of creatures. Oh god, people waiting for the one mob to show up. Yeah, I've got to kill him after I kill 12 of these guys. Ugh. Oh wait, Howling Blast doesn't put Frost Fever on, that's wild. Good to know. I am starting to think that maybe Unholy would have been the better option for leveling. Or maybe Blood would have, probably. Damage is still pretty good, and you can tank. Wow. Speaking of Rammstein, though. This playlist is completely on shuffle, and I had no idea that Rammstein would be even in this playlist. I could have guessed it could have been, but I didn't know for certain. Oh, there you go. If you like Rammstein, enjoy the next 3.5 minutes. Oh, he beat me to it. Frick. I'll reiterate this, as I'm sure I will reiterate it many more times in the next month or so. I can only apologize for the amount of, like, MMORPG content that I'm going to be doing. Unfortunately, it's fell at a bad time where Final Fantasy's just released a new patch, and I've been doing some of the island stuff there. I really need to get through the main story quest as well. And unfortunately, Wrath of the Lich King is coming out. Pre-patch is now, obviously. The actual expansion will release in just less than a month, 26th of September. And then it's looking like November 28th is potentially the release date for Dragonflight. And we're going to have the pre-patch for that maybe a month before, so like around Halloween. We're probably going to be doing Dragonflight pre-patch stuff, so we've got a lot to tide us over. So I can only apologize. But I will try and ease up. Like, after a week, after each of the specific things, I will try and ease up a little bit. And try and variety it up just a smidge more.